Welcome to the Saint version 11 overview, your guide to the latest enhancements and features released across the Saint product portfolio to include our risk solution, rebranded as Risk Navigator. These new features and capabilities are designed to make your experience more secure, efficient, and customizable than ever before. Let's start with enhancements to your user profile options, available on the side of the top menu bar. Saint 11 introduces new options for authentication, giving you more control over how you secure your account. You can now use an authenticator app by clicking the toggle button for the Use Authenticator option to display a QR code image with instructions for setting up authentication with your local authenticator application. Scan the QR code with your preferred app and follow the on-screen instructions to complete setup. These updates ensure your account is protected with the method that works best for you. Next, let's talk about automatic data selection. This powerful feature lets you decide what data you see every time you log in. In previous versions, you could manually select data sources and filters, and those manual preferences would be saved for future sessions. With Saint 11, you have even more flexibility. You can keep automatic data selection turned off if you prefer to manually choose your data each time. Your manual settings and any saved views, including dashboards, customizations, and filters, will still be available whenever you log in. For a more streamlined experience, you can set automatic data selection to most recent scan. This is the recommended default. With this option, the system automatically updates your content based on the latest scan results for any jobs you have access to, right when you log in. If you need a broader view, choose all scans going back a defined number of days. This setting automatically pulls in all scan results from a defined period, making it easy to analyze trends or consolidate the exposures identified from multiple jobs. For example, you can run weekly scans over 3 months and then pick how data is aggregated across all pages or on individual trend charts. Another option is to use the latest scans per job from the defined number of days. This option pulls the most recent scan for each job you have permission to over a set time frame. It's perfect for comparing different types of jobs or locations and for excluding vulnerabilities that have already been remediated. You can also use the My Job Only button to limit your data view to just the jobs you've created or own, giving you a focused perspective on your work. Saint 11 also introduces Dark Mode. Easily switch between light and dark themes by toggling the Dark Mode button in the UI section, so you can work in the environment that's most comfortable for you. The user interface has been completely refreshed, with modern styling for fonts, data grids, and content panels. Navigation is faster and more intuitive, with expanded menus along the left side of the window. You can choose to display left menu titles or just their icons, and some menus have an expand option to show all available pages or roll them up under their parent title. We've improved access to key features, making it easier to find and use dashboards, filters, and customization tools. Dashboard pages now have a title drop-down arrow for quick navigation, and page-specific menus and filter pills make it simple to manage your data filters, access customization features, and manage custom dashboards and views. You can also easily show, hide, or delete filters from the top of the page. All system configurations are now consolidated under a single gear icon in the top right menu bar. Table controls, like choosing columns or changing their order, are now conveniently located at the bottom of each table. Saint 11 also includes new and enhanced pre-configured dashboards for vulnerability, compliance, and risk analysis. Each dashboard includes summary panels, detailed charts, graphs, and tables, and can be customized by adding, removing, and modifying panels and changing color to fit your needs. Customized dashboards are easy to access from the Dashboard Title dropdown or the My Dashboards menu. You can also create and save views that combine visual panels, tables, and your chosen data context. These views retain their settings, regardless of your profile's data selection preferences. For those using asset tags, pre-configured dashboards now include templates that show how asset tags can help align analysis and prioritization with key stakeholder perspectives. Simply select a panel, choose the asset tag, and see your data in context. We've also made some table enhancements to make grid actions more accessible, with physical buttons replacing drop-down menus. All table options are now displayed as text lists from record-level action bubbles when you hover over or select a row, much like folder options in Microsoft Outlook. For easier navigation, the Scan Job Wizard has been restyled for better visibility, with step selectors now at the top. A new scan policy has been added to support API-focused scans, and updated CIS benchmark profiles are now available. Access to the new API scan policy is included by default in both Security Suite and Risk Navigator. You can also import scan target lists in the More Options hyperlink to use OpenAPI descriptions for even more flexibility. We've also made some important improvements to the control that our partners have over customer management in their multi-tenant environments. Partners may now delegate permissions to teams that are not in the administrator group, such as a separate SOC analyst group, to view, access, and take actions on behalf of tenant customers through the central console, using the customer tenant license without requiring a separate login. This streamlined process can be supported now by granting your team's non-admin group the authority to manage from the system options and then add them to the customer groups that they will be managing. In addition to these highlighted enhancements, we've also added other features in version 11 to include redesigned workflow wizards for reporting, ticketing, configuration reports, and the PCI-ASV attestation of scan compliance. We've also introduced a new license type for monthly billing based on asset scan volume, automatic global ticket purge options, official support for Ubuntu 26.04, and performance improvements for faster scan execution. We hope this video has been helpful to understand the latest in your Saint products. Thank you for taking the tour of Saint 11. For more information or to see these features in action, contact us today and follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest from Carson and Saint.